Are you tired of waiting for sparks to fly on your dating app? Do you dream of running through airports to deliver an out-of-breath, unplanned monologue? Then stop doom scrolling and start listening to Meet Cute Rom-Coms. Feel-good love stories that take you from chance encounter to grand romantic gesture in just 15 minutes. We're bringing rom-coms back. Get a brand new Meet Cute series on the first Tuesday of every month, with new episodes twice a week. Fall in love with Meet Cute Rom-Coms, wherever you find your podcasts.
Is this where we kiss?
Welcome to Girls Gone Hallmark, a Hallmark review podcast. I'm Megan, and I'm a longtime Hallmark movie fan.
I'm Wendy. I'm a former Hallmark hater.
Today, we're continuing our fan favorite fall movie series with my best friend's Bouquet. If you want to connect with us outside of the podcast, find us on Instagram. We're both Girls Gone Hallmark and Megan and Wendy.
Come on over to our Girls Gone Hallmark Facebook group. Megan just told me she let in like 5 people today.
Yeah, it's hopping over there.
Well, hey, I love it. I like to go in there on the weekends when we haven't reviewed a movie yet and people are just chatting it up.
Yes, especially the past couple weekends because there's been multiple movies and we're not watching both of them, and they get the conversation going.
I love it.
And then it makes me want to watch these movies that we skipped.
I agree.
It's a great group. Join us there. Are we ready to jump right into my best friend's Bouquet?
Sure.
Let's hear a synopsis.
Josie believes the wedding bouquet finds the one who's next to marry and is shocked to catch it at her friend's reception. When she starts dating a fellow guest, her belief keeps her from realizing the right man has been there all along.
This movie was filmed in Harrison's Hot Springs in Agassiz, British Columbia, and this might be the most beautiful filming location Hallmark has ever used.
I agree, and that is in my liked category.
Well, we'll say, I won't say anymore.
It was supposed to be Oregon, so
Yeah, it gave me those Oregon vibes.
absolutely.
I was like, can I live here?
It was beautiful. Maybe that's
Waterfront,
a location for you guys.
a cute little small town. I just loved it.
Would you
the
ever
beautiful
move-
park areas?
Would you ever move to Canada?
I don't see why not.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't know if they'll have us.
They're like, yikes. Rose plays Josie. She has only 19 acting credits, including a long-running role on the series Nashville and one previous Hallmark movie called A Christmas Duet.
This was filmed under the terrible working title Never Brides.
Ooh, that's a... Nathan Witt plays Alex. Nathan has 69 acting credits, including Hallmark movies Must Love Christmas, Romance to the Rescue, Cut Color Murder, Merry Little Christmas, and Merry Little Christmas Baby. I think we've seen Romance to the Rescue, right?
Yes, I am. But he did not star in that movie.
Yeah.
Rebecca Olson plays Athena, and she has 28 acting credits, but she has never starred in a Hallmark movie.
She has great hair.
Yeah.
And is super cute.
Yeah.
When I looked up her acting credits too, I was like, why has she not been in anything else? I actually thought she was really good in this.
Me too.
Brittany Brown. Nope. Brittany Brown and Jenna.
I think it's Brittany.
Is it?
I think it's Fancy Brittany, but weigh in.
Well, can I just say there is a Bravo show called Below Deck, and there was a girl named Brittany on that show. So I was like, it's not totally unheard of, but anyway, she and Jenna Palermo, still hung up on those comments. They get the story credit for this movie, while Elizabeth Hackett and Hilary Gallinoy wrote the screenplay. The writers have a handful of credits between them and no other Hallmark movie credits.
Was it an acquisition? I don't know. Hop into the Facebook group Girls Gone Hallmark and let us know if you know if this movie was an acquisition. This movie was directed by Jessica Harmon, an actress turned director who has 17 directing credits, which includes the 2023 Hallmark movie Dream Moms. Adil Zaidi plays Len Melcher. I dropped this in here because he was recently in Hearts in the Game, and he's played like the agent in that movie.
Yeah,
and he's
always
just that like off-screen phone call dude. I like him a lot though. I think he's real handsome.
I believe he was just in that Ryan Pavey movie where he was the football player and he was like a sportscaster.
Yeah.
He's like one of those ones that I'm like, justice for. You know what I mean? I think he's real handsome. He only gets like 4 or 5 lines a movie, but like...
Yeah, take him out of the box.
Right.
Quick break to let our listeners know that if you want more from us, you can always find us in 2 other places. One, we have a brand new podcast called Approved. There's only a handful of episodes out at this point. You could listen to every single one of them in under an hour. And that's where we share products we're using and loving every single week. It's a fun time. And we also have a Patreon where for just $5 a month, you get 4 bonus episodes from us every single month. And that stuff you're never going to hear over here.
Never.
It's good stuff.
It is.
Yesterday's episode, it's a wild ride, including a Facebook deep dive. You should give it a listen. You can get a free 7-day trial at patreon.com/Megan and Wendy. And now it's time for first impressions.
Do you want to go first?
Sure. Why are we pretending like this bouquet idea is novel?
Oh, right? I think that's what you catch the bouquet, you're the next one to get married. That is lore that I've grown up with.
Yeah, and I feel like it could have been easily self-corrected. Like they acted like we have this lore, like the lore of the bouquet. They didn't need to act like this was unique to their family and circle of friends.
Agree.
Okay.
My first impression is I need someone to tell me why this is someone's favorite movie because I don't get it.
Oh, no.
How did this make a fan favorite list?
Oh, I really liked it.
Oh, girl. We're going to have lots to talk about. Wow.
Well, let's talk about what we liked.
First of all, can I just say this is so funny? These fall movies, you and I have ended up on complete opposite ends of the spectrum in almost every single movie.
Yes.
That hardly happens.
Yes.
All right. I only have 2 things I liked about this movie, so I'm going to let you go first.
Well, I don't want to take yours, so go ahead.
The cast was very pretty.
Yes, I agree. I even have a note about the hair. Shaylee Rose
so
and
cute.
Rebecca Olsen both have great hair.
Absolutely agree. I thought they were very pretty to look at, and I thought the gorgeous natural setting, there were so many beautiful trees. It was all nice to look at.
Yes. That's it.
No, I have one more.
Okay.
I liked Nathan Witt a lot too. For someone who has so many acting credits and has been in so many movies I've never seen,
Yeah.
I enjoyed him quite a bit. And fortunately, I thought he and his co-star, though, lacked chemistry. And I will talk more about that in a minute.
Oh, no. All right. Well, here's what I liked. I thought some of the writing was great in this movie. I loved lines like, I'd ask you to dance, but I'm trying to impress you. That's a great line. Mm-hmm. There's a moment where Alex says, it's a surprise. And she says, what is it? And he goes, do you not know how surprises work? I liked their banter. I liked the writing in this movie. Really enjoyed the wedding dress try-on scene.
That was good.
That really did it for me. I liked the movies in the park moment.
That was cute, too.
I found this quite pleasant to watch. Also, the house of that first couple, I was like, please explain to me how she's able to just quit her job in banking and live in this gorgeous house. Like, did she quit because she was getting married?
I don't know.
But that house was gorgeous.
I know.
With that outdoor fireplace seating area.
Super unrealistic for like young 20-year-olds.
I mean, she had left banking, so maybe she had just
kind of banking
stashed
job
away.
Did she have?
Investment banking? I don't think she was a teller. Because she talked about how she was so overworked. All right. Let's talk about what you wished for.
With the exception of saying it was fall, this was not a fall movie. There was nothing in it that was fall in comparison to all the other movies we've watched in this fall, like, library of movies.
Yes, I agree.
This was just like, oh, it's fall time.
Have a hot apple cider.
That's it.
Yeah.
You know?
And I don't want a hot apple cider with my popcorn at the movies.
No, that sounds gross. Speaking of good lines, this just triggered it. They were eating popcorn and she goes, this popcorn needs M&Ms. And I was like, You know what is so funny is that a friend taught me that a long time ago to like dump peanut M&Ms in hot popcorn.
Yes.
And it like blew my mind. It's like so good. I thought like this was my own little secret. I didn't know like everybody did it.
So I only recently discovered it in the past couple of years. I use peanut butter M&Ms. Ooh,
delicious too.
Level up.
Okay, this is where Don't come for me. The pacing in this movie was excruciatingly slow for me.
Okay.
I was like, let's move it on, right?
Yes.
But while I say I liked the writing too, the dialogue between every actor lacked passion. Like there was no chemistry between any of the actors, I thought. Like not even like, not passionate chemistry, but like
Best friend chemistry.
none. And let me give you an example. When they're at the beginning of the movie and they're like sitting around the table eating brunch and they're talking about love and they're talking about the Bouquet story and like all this stuff, right? A group of friends that have known each other so closely, like since college, they would be like talking over each other and talking quickly and like laughing. And it was just like, and then, no. And then so do you, no. It was just like very stilted.
Yes.
It made it hard to watch for me.
I hated the moment when
Hated.
Athena and Josie are talking, and Athena has just gotten engaged. And Josie had caught the bouquet, and she was like, oh, I ruined it. And Josie was like, I'm kind of relieved that you're engaged now, like, because I felt guilty about catching the bouquet. And Athena goes, confession, I'm relieved too. That is a terrible friend. That is a terrible, terrible friend. The order in which you and your friends get engaged and married, like, it's not a race. First of all, your friend caught a bouquet.
But it feels like it when you're 20-ish.
Okay, but if I were to look back in my mid-20s and be like, thank God I got engaged before you did, I would feel horrible for saying something like that. That's not a nice thing.
I would never say it out loud. I may think it.
I understand the feeling that it's a race. I definitely was there. Like, I got married when I was 25. I was young.
So me too.
And I had several friends that were already married. I mean,
me too.
We went to a lot of weddings in that span of time. Just the idea of saying it out loud that like, oh, I deserve to get married first because I've been in this relationship longer than you have felt gross to me.
Don't you think? I 100% agree with that. But don't you think like that relationship was weird too? Athena's relationship with her dude. Like I didn't think Athena was super into it.
I kept wondering if like that was going to be the big reveal that she was like, oh, we don't actually like each other.
Yeah.
Because the mother-in-law apologizes for overstepping, but the fiance doesn't really. And he was the one who needed to be responsible for having his mom pull back.
Sure.
And he should have seen, I'm sorry, you guys have been together, you're getting married. You do not know that your fiance doesn't want this wedding.
Right.
She doesn't want that kind of dress, right? You needed to do a better job of being her person and running interference before the mom's like, oh shit, I'm ruining everything. Now I have to go apologize and like take it all back.
The lady steps up at their engagement party to give the speech.
And he just hands over the microphone.
Crazy to me. It's so crazy to me. I mean, I'll probably be that mom too, but
no, you won't be because you won't be. Look, overbearing in-laws are hard, and I would suggest that if you're in a relationship and not married and it's already bad, it's not going to get better on its own. And I would suggest to anybody that you have that conversation with your partner if you feel like their parent runs your life. Have that conversation. That's my suggestion.
It's a hard conversation. What else did you wish for?
I said that Josie is too smart to be blinded by the bouquet. At one point, she's talking to Alex, and she mentions like, oh, Alex wants to get married too. Or excuse me, other dude, Will wants to get married too. And he's like, are you guys talking? And she's like, oh, no, it's too soon for that. She's like, but he checks all the boxes. I don't know why we wouldn't. He doesn't check any of the boxes.
Yeah.
He's handsome and he's employed, but he ignores you on every single date you have. On your first date, he blew off your dinner plans because he was stuck at work. Come on. He checks no boxes. He does get points for when she ends things. She's like, I understand that this is going to change our business relationship. And he's like, no, your business got that on merit. That was nice. He's not a villain.
Did you have anything else you wish for?
The final thing, and it's a lot of wishes for somebody who liked this movie. It's just the misunderstanding for me was carried out for too long. There's like too much not communicating. This person is your best friend, but you're not sharing this huge potential life-changing job with
She
them.
would have known already if he was even considering pursuing it. Don't you think so?
Yes, and there's too much of the like. I feel like they both have feelings for each other, but they're both kind of like hiding in these other relationships, and they're like realizing at opposite times they have feelings for each other. But at no point are they even like tossing feelers out there. They're just like pushing the other person into these other relationships.
Yeah.
I get not wanting to like ruin the friendship, but okay.
Did you see that?
I do.
I have 2.
Okay.
The timing in this movie is a little unclear to me because Josie had the bouquet that she caught like in a vase on her countertop for what seemed like weeks.
Oh,
She was like cursing it, like, oh, again. I'm like, isn't that thing dead by now?
okay. Well, can we talk about that bouquet? Because she makes it and brings it to the brunch, which is apparently like a full week before the wedding. Because at that brunch, they're like, don't forget to make a haircut. And he's like, I'm going on Friday, which leads me to believe this brunch is like the Sunday before their wedding.
Yeah.
You've made the bouquet a week before. It wasn't a sample. It has the lace from her dress in it.
Are we to believe it was like fake flowers?
They looked very real to me. I was watching very carefully. It didn't make sense to me.
What did you think about the film reel in the bouquet at the end?
I had mixed feelings about it because I think that's a nice touch, but it's going to be like uncomfortable to hold.
It's going to get all crinkly and be loud and like
Poke into your hands if you hold it wrong.
Yeah. Sharp edges, right?
Nobody wants a movie reel cut at your wedding.
I don't know. It's cute, but like agree. Like,
And those moments felt like your birth flower.
Oh,
and
yeah.
that's from your, I didn't, it's too much.
Too much for you?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Let me hear your did you see that?
Well, that one of them was the bouquet.
Oh.
She made it too early.
Yeah.
The other is, did Athena not talk, like, does her fiance not know her at all? Because she's like, well, the diamond's nice, but I would have preferred one of these other stones. Like, dude, your chick's a geologist. It seems reasonable that you've potentially talked about what type of stone she wants. No? You guys don't talk at all? It doesn't seem like it. I don't think we ever see them speak. And finally, that's a really beautiful office for a struggling nonprofit.
Yeah. Yeah, they had like a really great space, right?
There's like 2 of you that work there. You would be running that out of your home.
Totally. I had one more. Did you see that?
Okay.
While I loved the scene when they were trying on dresses and Josie tries that dress on, which I thought looked phenomenal on her, she wears that dress in the end, but they have like a beaded belt with it and a necklace, and it was like too much. Like, I did not like the way it was accessorized.
Oh, I didn't notice the necklace.
But her hair was really cute. It was all braided and cute.
Oh, I loved her hair.
But I just thought like the necklace and the belt competed against each other.
Yeah, because that dress was so simple and beautiful because it was so simple.
Yes, but it had a lot of, not detail, but it had a lot of going on in the bust area. Like
the folds, kind of.
Exactly. So
Pleating.
Like,
I don't know what you would call that.
Competing up here.
Too much.
Yeah.
What did you rate this movie?
2.5 stars.
Oh, I gave it 3.5.
I did not find it entertaining at all.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry.
All right, Facebook group, you know who to direct your messages towards. Thank you for listening to this episode of Girls Gone Hallmark. You know what we want you to do? Leave a review. 5 stars if you like us. If you don't, just, it's okay to just swipe on by. We'll see you next time. Bye.